I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Hello, K-pop lovers. Welcome to K-pop Update. Behind the glittering stage, behind an idol's smile, lies a story that is shaking the world. Today isn't about a new song or a stage performance, but about a voice that has been silenced, and finally, the world is hearing it. Justice for V. A petition, a resistance, a global movement. This morning, the K-pop world was rocked again. Not by the release of a new album or a spectacular comeback, but by one name, Kim Taehyung, better known as V of BTS. In less than 48 hours, an online petition titled Justice for V successfully surpassed 1 million signatures from all over the world. The hashtag Fair Treatment for V topped the trending topics on various platforms: Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. Fanbase accounts from countries ranging from Brazil to the Philippines to Japan to Europe all expressed one voice: we will not be silent any longer. This dissatisfaction did not arise suddenly. For years, many armies have felt that HYB, the major agency behind BTS, has consistently sidelined V, whether in group promotions, solo activities, or international projects. This culminated last week, when HYB's latest promotional video completely omitted V. For many fans, this wasn't just an omission, it was a hurtful statement. It's as if he's been erased from BTS's story, wrote one fan from the Philippines. Shortly afterward, V posted a short statement on Weverse. He didn't name names, didn't point fingers, but the sadness and disappointment in his words made ARMY react quickly. They knew V was speaking and he needed support. From then on, fans gathered evidence. In short order, a document titled Proof of HYB's Injustice was born, a digital archive containing a long list of unfair treatment against Taehyung. Removed from important interviews, denied maximum support for solo projects, restricted from overseas promotional activities, minimal placement on official merchandise. This petition isn't just an angry voice. It's a systematic demand against treatment that demeans the contributions of a true artist. This movement isn't just limited to smartphone screens. Fan bases around the world are mobilizing. Giant billboards reading "Respect V, Respect BTS" now adorn New York's Times Square and Tokyo's Shibuya. Fans are digging into their own pockets for a single message: we see injustice. We won't be silent. HYB itself? Still silent. No clarification. No response. And every second of silence only strengthens the belief that something is being hidden. Interestingly, this isn't just about one fandom anymore. It's a global issue. Several professors from prestigious universities like Harvard are commenting. Major media outlets like the BBC, Rolling Stone, and The Guardian are covering the story not as entertainment, but as a cultural protest against the opaque entertainment industry system. Some idols from other groups are even subtly showing support by liking related posts or simply sending blue heart emojis. A silent but powerful signal. HYB is now at a critical juncture. They can choose to engage in dialogue or continue to ignore it, facing a reputational crisis that could not only harm them but shake the foundations of the entire K-pop industry. Cultural observers in Seoul are calling this an opportunity for reform. If HYB can overcome pressure from fans, other agencies will begin to reevaluate their treatment of artists. However, concerns are emerging that HYB will choose a defensive approach, limiting artists' access to social media, curbing their interactions with fans, and tightening all lines of communication. If that happens, fan trust could be permanently damaged. Despite their anger and disappointment, fans remain positive. They aren't attacking, they're educating. They've begun creating educational threads about artist rights, fair employment contracts, and the importance of transparency in the entertainment industry. In fact, several pro bono law firms from the United States and the United Kingdom have expressed interest in reviewing the legality of Korean artist contracts, including V's case. This opens a new, far more serious chapter: international legal reform in the entertainment world. V's favorite quote is echoing again: "Be your own light." Now, fans are determined to be a light for their idols. They believe this isn't just about V, but about all artists who have been silenced, controlled, and belittled. Kim Taehyung isn't just BTS's visual. He's a true artist, an actor, singer, songwriter, and even a painter. The world is beginning to realize that all this time, he's been a hidden gem repeatedly buried by the system. But amidst all the burning anger and demands, one important message lurks: love. The fans' love for a figure who consistently offers sincerity, even when they themselves are not treated fairly. ARMY, and even non-fans new to this story, are beginning to realize that this struggle is more than just defending a single name. This is a turning point, the point where the voices of music consumers have transformed into a cultural advocacy movement. More than that, it's an elegant form of resistance against a system that has long treated artists merely as products. And Kim Taehyung, with his poise and manners, has become a symbol of that change. A phrase now circulating among the international fanbase is addressed to Taehyung. "Don't be afraid, we are here. If they close the door for you, we will build our own stage." Many have also begun to mobilize the Artist First campaign, a movement aimed at prioritizing the rights, freedoms, and voices of artists. This movement was born from the embers of the hashtag #WeStandWithVResistance, but has now spread to a broader sphere, the entire Asian entertainment industry. One touching turning point came when a young child, a young fan from Thailand, sent a letter to HYB's offices, written innocently. "Don't hurt V. He always makes me happy." The letter has since gone viral on social media, becoming a symbol of the sincerity of this struggle. Meanwhile, fans began taking a strategic approach. They formed an international fan advocacy committee. They partnered with artist rights lawyers. They reached out to major media outlets, human rights organizations, and even politicians in their countries. The goal was clear: not just to make their voices heard, but also to change the system. And now, the pressure on HYB was reaching its peak. An internal memo was leaked to the public, indicating that the company was considering the possibility of a formal apology and opening a public discussion. However, fans were not complacent. They realized this was not the time to stop. One apology was not enough. They wanted assurances that Taehyung and other artists would no longer be victims of a system that stifled their creativity. Amidst all this, Taehyung himself remained silent. There was no statement, no direct response. But for many fans, that silence held power. A silence that exuded dignity. A silence that demanded the world see and understand without having to shout. And because of that, the world finally listened. K-Pop Update will continue to provide the latest information regarding this case. Because this isn't just about V. It's not just about BTS. This is about how the world treats the artists who have entertained, healed, and accompanied us. The world is changing, and perhaps that change begins with one figure who has chosen to stand in the shadows. Now, the light has finally come to him, and his name is Kim Taehyung.